everyone, this is Lorianne, and it is almost 10 o'clock at night, and I'm having a hard time. Leave that bug alone. I'm having a hard time getting this video uploaded in its entirety. It is almost 50 minutes long. Haven't had this problem before. So anyways, what I'm doing right now is just breaking it into two. So my apologies that the other one just ended abruptly. I would have had to reshoot a little bit more and then re-edit it and export it and upload it. And I just thought I'm just going to leave it. So I'm sending this message here with the beginning of the second part. So you were in the middle of a store review with Stressless with Susan, and I was on Canva showing how to take one of her pages and just make it a little bit better as a thumbnail. So anyways, enjoy the rest of the video and we'll see you soon. Just changing the wording a little bit. One of the things I like is in this little spacing here, I can change the line spacing so get it closer. I can do the letters. I can even spread them out a little bit. I'm going to put a circle down here and add text. So see what I'm doing is I'm adding things to the product, and I would say I would give them two design options. Whoops, two design options because they need them. You know, giving a one page. I'd make another one easier to read. Maybe even a dotted interline for kids printing. Make another one of these all about me. Maybe even in task cards. But see how I'm putting things over your image so it discourages copying. This store, okay, your store has the potential of making about $1,000 a month. And the reason why I say that is I met a gal over a year ago. Actually, I met her before COVID. I think I met her before COVID. And she was making $1,000 a month. And she had less than 100 products, the same niche. Okay? This is still a niche that is relatively new on TPT. And so to get onto the first or second page would be relatively easy if you optimize everything. So put images. I like how your logo is off on the corner. That's where it should be. But you need to have images. And again, just block off 90 minutes once a day. Do it over, do it a couple times a week and just focus on one product at a time. And I think you would see a massive difference in your store. I think because I've been focusing an awful lot on strategy, I am thinking that's what's in my brain right now. So when I'm looking at other stores, I'm looking at, okay, there's some possible strategies that you can implement here. I hear you, but I don't see you. Hey, I think Milo was in the last video. This is Chester. There we go. Hey, yeah, good boy. Good boy. He's an excellent purr. And he's a good cuddler too, aren't you? Very friendly. Okay. Go find something to... He chews on things. He goes in cupboards. It's lots of fun. All right. The last one we're going to look at is All In Middle School. Linda. And like I said, I like how we have three completely different niches. Middle school is an excellent niche to get into. There are many keywords that are under 1,000, under 2,000, under 500 that, if middle school is your specialty, you could do really well in sales. Just looking at the thumbnails on the phone, stock photos, I'm finding that the images are really small, right? Like I'm going to have to tap on that. There's a lot of dead space. I would be like making sure that you don't have to show the whole page again. Blow it up, zoom in, right? Words on covers honestly should be the less the better. I know maybe with middle school they need more. I don't know. But I'm looking at some of these going, your images are, here's a poetry. the images are too small, right? Can you see that? Just blow it right up. You don't even have to show them 4. Show them 2. Make them as big as get in the face, get into the image, or get into the product, right? This is again where Canva would be really good. Get right up. The picture's too far back. Get right up into the face of that image. Okay. You can take that same image and just zoom in. Let's zoom in. You see what? Similar stuff. I mean, I've got some older products. I do the exact same thing. I get it. Okay, but let's turn the camera around. Let's look at Linda's store. You have a good amount of products. And you've got one of the things I noticed, you've got a good range of products. You've got some higher level ones to, $3.99 I saw there. So you got a good range. Often middle school products tend to be big units, and that's why you can charge the higher prices, and the amount of work you've got to put into them. Having taught middle school for about 3-4 years, it's a lot of work. Same thing, maybe middle school are different. Like I said, I just would like to see more products being shown. Like with this one, I would have made it bigger. I would have made the banners, the orange, smaller. The 16 poems compete. I like that idea. Like this sticks out. The bright green on the white sticks out really well. I'd have still made these bigger. But again, that's my primary brain looking at some of these things. I don't know if middle school teachers care. I'd have made these bigger. But I do like the color. I like how you got a color block at the top. I think there's a lot of spacing here. Put 3 printable activities in middle school. It could be, this is a Canva thing where I can just break that up a bit, or I'd smush them together a little bit more to put more room for the product to be shown. I'm going to look this one up. Historical fiction complete unit. Historical fiction. Let's see what the ratings are ranked. 5,700 is still a good number. I would stop looking if it's over 10,000. Some people won't make a product for under that if it's not under 5,000, but 57 is pretty good. Now I'm just looking to see if we got a particular person that's on here a lot. Now I knew Jen Bengal would be on here. I've actually attended one of her workshops, but she teaches slightly younger. So if someone put in here 6th grade, this middle school is 6th to 8th in where I live, I don't think Jen will show up anymore. Truscott, Love and Lit is a big one. They seem to be a bunch of different people, which is good because that means it makes it easier for you to get on that first page. And a lot of them use stock images as well. So it's kind of a normal thing. That's what I mean. You have to do a little bit of research with your niche to see what people are using for the covers. Like to me, that is not a good image right there. It's probably copyrighted too. Okay, so you're not on the first 3 pages. So what if I write middle school here? Yeah, there's a variety of, some people put images, posters. That looks cool. Some people just put their work. That's free. A stock image. This Martina Cahill has been showing up a lot. On this first page alone, she's on there a few times. And it's less than 300 results. So with less than 300 results, you should be on the first page. So that it's all about optimizing. If this is what you want to dominate, then I would make a bunch of things for this. Like I said, this Martina Cahill, middle school ELA grammar literature. Look at this. It's not even saying historical fiction. But how is she on here for not even the same keywords? That's what I mean. So when TPT doesn't find something with the exact keywords I typed in, they take some of the words and then give me results. So the results are probably even less. So if I go historical fiction, let's see what it says here, historical fiction, nothing after that. If I type in middle school, classroom, ELA. Oh yeah, here we go. So classroom ELA, let's try this. 70,000. Okay, now it's starting to pick up. Okay, so that's too general. But if you see this Martina, she's still got with four. She's got 4 products on the first page under this. Right? 1,000 sales. 1,000 sales. Say she's doing well. Okay. Your thumbnails are good. I still think these things are too small. I should be able to read them. I'm having trouble reading them. Like even like, and this is well covered because you've layered them, but I still can't even read them. They're just too small. This is better. And you got the preview across them. That's great. I would do a little bit more point form. People are not readers. Yeah, there's just some tweaking I think you need to do. Let me just go back to your store. I'm sure you know this. I would fix your logo. Either use all-in-one as your logo or just you with maybe all-in-one across the bottom. It's kind of, I don't know, there's a disconnect looking at it. It's a nice picture of you. I would just put maybe, like I said, I'd put a line across here and have all-in-one down here. Maybe, or just use this. There's nothing wrong with using that. You don't have to have your face on it. You've got an awful lot of images here, by the way, in your custom categories. I don't know whether that helps them. You know what I think I would do? This would just be me when I was in middle school. I would put things in subject. So I would put all my ELA stuff together, all my it's because I think you're not all ELA, you got social studies here. And then depending on, because I think I don't know, I think because you're using similar colors, I would either put the similar colors together, which there are ways of doing that, okay. Yeah, I would put all the blue hearts together and all the red hearts together because it's actually, it's disjointed this way. So I would clean that up a bit. You're answering reviews, that's good. You're answering questions, that's good. Just do the space bar on that, get rid of that. And if you are on social media, add that. But yeah, overall, again, I think you're another one, you are in a niche that you can potentially make a lot of money with a low amount of products. So at 207, I'd just clean up some stuff, and I think you could do really well. As I shared in the previous video, there are buyers that will have looked at products and stuff back in May, wish listed it, come to the TPT site-wide sale and just bought. And then there's other TPT sellers that won't show up. They're on holidays. They're assuming there's going to be a site-wide sale in September, and there might be, who knows, or there's a hashtag sale coming, or like they're very whatever. I'm on summer holidays. I don't need anything. And then there's the other ones that will sit for hours and scroll and scroll and scroll. So that's why it's really important that your covers just leap out from the page. When I'm on my desk, I look at things on my desktop. I don't look here. My eyes aren't great. So I'm finding the phone is hard. But even on the desktop, some of them still aren't very good. Right? I'm looking for those, like I said, wide titles and bright images. And the more you show me, the better off. Like, I don't know what, I think sometimes when I see a product that hasn't shown me images, I think one of two things. One, they're being lazy. Or two, they don't want to show me. Why not? Like, what are they hiding, right? Just me. Okay. But being strategic, I think with all 3 of these stores and many of your stores, it's not even about making another 100 products. It's about taking what you have and making them better. Okay, and sometimes making them better is just about the thumbnails and the covers and a preview video. Or you don't even need a preview. I mean, they encourage a preview video, which again, you can do in Canva really easily, even in the free version. You can do these things in the free version. But it's taken this extra time. And preview videos and preview preview PDFs are annoying sometimes. They are. It's the thing I think most TPT sellers least like to do, but it will be the thing that gets the sale. And that's what you got to remind yourself. This could get, if I don't do this, I might lose this sale and many other sales. Okay, because there are some, I'm looking at these actual products, the ones I can actually see the products, they're good. They're good. I mean, it's not the person who's got the best quality product that gets the sales. It isn't. Okay? There are sales for people that make less than average quality, and they're getting them because they're marketing it, or it's the timing and a person's like just desperate to buy that thing, right? They need something. It's the first thing that sticks out to them and they buy it. We can't forecast how well things like that are going to do because, we have all sorts different types of buyers. But nonetheless, being strategic with your store is going to help you in the long run. I'm feeling this way right now. I have 4 almost completed products, and now I'm like, I got to do the thumbnails, I got to do the previews, the photography. I feel it. I feel your pain. I'm in the exact same boat. But I'm like, girl, get it done. Just get it done. Don't overthink this. Just get it done. If you're about to make a product, before you do it, go into the keywords of that product and just look to see who's dominating, and just look at their covers, and then open up one product and just look at their thumbnails. Like the people on the first page usually have a ton of sales. Why do they have a ton of sales? Well, their product is drawing the attention for some reason of people. I think, like I said, I think we skimp on the most important things, which are the thumbnails and the covers. If you are trying to finish that product like I am right now, just don't overthink it. Just get it done. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, but get it done, and get it done to a good quality. Okay? If you are starting a resource right now, do some homework. Do your research. Okay? I have done a keyword research video. I'm going to be doing another one because I tweaked my keyword research I honestly think for the better, but for the most part, my keyword research stays the same. I do not make a product if there is more than 20,000 or even 10,000 search results already existing, because how do I get on the first page if there's already 10 or 20,000? I have products where there are 180,000 results already online. Am I nuts? Obviously, yes. But these 4 products that I've been working on the last week, 2 weeks right now, some of them are like 2,000 search results. So I am telling myself, girl, get on the first page. You can do that. And I can. But I've got to take the time to put eye-popping, right? Like clear, in your face covers, good thumbnails explaining everything, and then a snippet to describe exactly what they're getting. So there is no doubt in their mind when they open it up what they're going to get. It's a lot of work, actually. And I like doing reviews I like seeing other people's stores, especially when they're not in my niche. I really like seeing other stores. I sometimes get ideas. It's like, oh, hey, that's a brilliant idea. I wonder how I can make that work for K2 or something like that. But it reminds me, oh yeah, I still got older products that I got to fix. I think we're all there. I don't think we're ever going to have a perfect store, and don't stress about it. But I mean, I've already started up. I've taken a look at some of my best sellers, and I'm tweaking them. I'm making them better. I found out this week alone, I've got 3 products that I know of already on the first page, which is like, yes. Okay. But it's because I took the time to get those thumbnails and covers and all that on there. And they're not perfect. I'm already wanting to fix one of them, but It got me on the first page. And that's what you need. If you are not willing to market, you have to be on the first or second page. Because if you're not on the first or second page, 80% won't go past the second page. There's actually a stat on Google that people, when they're scrolling, like say you're looking for a blog post or something, they won't go past the second page on Google. If you're not on the first or second page, they're not seeing you. So if you're not willing to find a way to be visible with you and your products through marketing, then optimization is your only other chance. And if you're going to spend the time to make these high quality products, which is what I see here, they're good quality products, but then you don't optimize them. It's like, what are you doing? Do it. Okay. All right. Like I said, we're going to be spending a lot more time talking about high quality products, research, optimizing over the next couple months. There will be another TPT store review. I'm trying to make a TPT store review every 4 videos. So I've finished the January requests. I think I've got one more January request, and then I'll be doing February and March's. Actually, I think I only have a couple of people for February, so they will be all in the next video. Okay. And as I said, if you have questions about keyword research, thumbnails, all that, there are lots of videos, but I continue to make them because sometimes I find new little hacks or whatever, and I'm happy to share with them. If I know something works, I will share it with you. Okay. And I'm starting to find some new tools, and as soon as I kind of go through them and test them out myself, I will share them with you. Okay. So keep feeding me questions or ideas for tutorials that you would like to see. And in the meantime, I hope you just continue to have a wonderful summer. If you're back to school, make it a good one. Make it a good year. Just decide it's going to be a good year. Okay. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are staying safe, being healthy, and we'll catch you in that video or the playlist. See ya.